Hi, my name is Jillian Boltz, and I'm an Evolve 365 Learning Strategist at Planet Technologies. Today I'm going to share some insights around Copilot and using it at work. If you use Copilot at work and in your home for personal use, you may have noticed that they look and function a little differently. Or maybe you've noticed that when working in some of your favorite Microsoft 365 apps and tools that they function differently when working on one computer over another. If you've ever wondered why that is, it's because Microsoft offers its apps like Copilot in different environments, and depending on which one you're in, it can look and behave pretty differently. Today we'll help you figure out which one you're in and walk you through the differences. There are three Microsoft environments you're likely to be in at work, which are different than the environment that you would have if you use Microsoft for personal home-based use. If you work for a commercial business such as retail, healthcare, finance, education, anything in the private sector, you're almost certainly in Enterprise, sometimes called the commercial cloud. This is the default for most organizations. If you work for a U.S. government agency, federal, state, local, or tribal, or you're a contractor supporting government work, but not handling defense-related data, you're probably in GCC, or the Government Community Cloud. And if your organization handles controlled, unclassified information, defense contracts, or works directly with the Department of Defense, you're likely in GCC High, the most secure Microsoft 365 environment. Not sure which one you're in? You can ask your IT team or check with the Microsoft 365 admin portal. Here's the important part. When it comes to how this impacts your Copilot experience, many AI tools online do not protect your company's data. However, when you use Copilot with your work account, enterprise data protections apply immediately. This means your data stays inside your organization's tenant and is not used to train AI models. On top of that, Copilot inherits whatever compliance standards your organization already meets. In Enterprise, that's ISO, SOC, and GDPR. In GCC, that's FedRAMP High and CGIS, with your data staying inside US borders. In GCC High, it's stricter still. DFARS, ITAR, CMMC, and zero tolerance for data leaving US boundaries. Your takeaway is this: features in GCC and GCC High arrive slower than what you see advertised. That's not a bug, it's the guardrails working. Every new feature has to be recertified before it ships to more secure environments. Let me show you how this impacts the way you see and interact with Copilot. The first main difference we notice is the navigation itself looks different. My top window is showing the commercial experience where we see the app launcher in the upper left. This has recently been updated. Microsoft brought it back with a refreshed design. And look at the Copilot icon inside your favorite apps, such as Microsoft Word. It's in the bottom right-hand corner. It's no longer in the ribbon at the top anymore. In GCC or GCC High, the layout is different. Take a look at the bottom window here. The app launcher hasn't been updated yet, so you'll still find your apps in the list of icons there. And when you open up Copilot in your favorite apps, you'll notice that it is still in the ribbon. This goes to show how the commercial is on a newer release cadence and the updates are slower to hit in GCC and GCC High. The next main difference you will notice is agents and processing power. Let's see how this would impact our experience when it comes to working inside of our favorite apps. I've got Excel and an example spreadsheet ready here. And I'll ask Copilot to add a column with a calculation. To open up Copilot, I need to click on the icon in the bottom right-hand corner. And then I can supply my prompt, just pointing out that my Copilot window is allowing editing. In commercial, the edit agent does the work for you. It adds the new column directly into your file. No copying, no pasting. All you have to do is click the Done button to keep the changes committed to your workbook. Let's compare that experience to the GCC and GCC High experience. I have the same workbook here, and we're going to go ahead and add the same prompt. Copilot again in GCC and GCC High is in the ribbon. When we open the Copilot chat experience, we do not have that editing capability built in. Again, add a column that calculates the total, and we'll give Copilot a moment to process. Here in GCC, we see that Copilot supplies us with the formula that we can copy and paste into our workbook, but it doesn't have the ability to edit our file directly. It provides us with suggestions that we can then decide how we'd like to use them. You can sometimes see Copilot also generate a new file with the column added. Agents make a big difference in how Copilot handles our prompts, as we see here inside of Excel and with our depth of Copilot integration with our other favorite apps. The good news is Copilot is available to all, and the updates are going to keep coming. Hopefully I've helped clarify how this impacts you at work. If it feels like features are arriving more slowly to your environment, they could be, but it's for a good reason. You can always check out the In the Know page on our site at go-planet.com. Thanks so much for watching, and join us next time for another quick tip, and have a great day.